The other day, I clicked on something that was from one of the bigger YouTubers with a lot of subs, and not because I needed info on the subject, it was more like, really? And then 30 seconds in, he proceeds to say, sorry for the clickbait title, but you wouldn't have watched the video otherwise. Well, yeah, 100% correct. And I'm just like, wow, this has nothing to do with serving your audience. It just fills the algorithm buckets for your own needs, and that is pretty sad. The one thing I'll say about this channel is, I'm not going to make lame videos just to fill an algorithm schedule. Only education for how to select and buy equipment, build a studio, or education to be a better engineer. There was also this compressor shootout, and they used the snare drum as playback to really compress it and see where it goes. And when you normally do this, it gets squishy and there's more resonance and tone starts happening on the drum, like Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun. Perfect example. A really cool flavor for a snare drum. And they started with this horrible dead snare drum sound that basically sounded like a dead wet rag. And I'm just like, what is that? And then proceeded to smash it 12 dB or so through the compressor. And of course, what does it sound like? It still sounds like a wet rag. A dead one. There's no tone to the snare drum to begin with to smash it and get the tone out of it. So it doesn't even exist. It's a pointless operation, and I'm just dumbfounded by it. I mean, that just disqualifies you from being a recording engineer. And I know we all don't always get it right, and I don't always get it right. But wow. Based on the content in the wild and its lack of foundation, I see a need for the voice of experience in this community. I'll help you with that if you give me a chance to explain. In the music world, there is no easy button, an app, or a piece of gear that isn't going to solve a fundamental sound engineering problem. This isn't meant to diminish the work of other people. However, the lack of fundamental knowledge and experience in addressing sound engineering challenges in some of these videos out there begs for the old school crowd to step in and provide the fundamentals. Did I just call myself old school? I guess it's starting to show. Do you want a one-trick pony, or do you want the knowledge to apply to many situations? If it's the latter, then follow my series. It works, and some of my students, like the one that has taken it to the next level, which I'll talk about in a minute, is proof of that. So if you're struggling in your recording endeavors, you probably need to really dig into the physics of sound, and you can learn this in detail with the Studio Edge Pro Audio recording series I created. Specifically Volume 1, Studio Concepts, Gear, and the Physics of Sound. Now, no one is sponsoring today's video. It is supported by those that have purchased my courses and purchased from purewaveaudio.com. Check the links in the description, and thank you for your support.